In this episode, we are going to be taking a look at a beautiful estate that looks like a castle from a storybook tale. The Dunalastair Estate is a derelict 19th century mansion occupying an overgrown hillside site overlooking Loch Rannoch in Scotland. It is fenced off for safety reasons as it is dangerously unstable. Despite being derelict and roofless, it is still very impressive, retaining many original features: conical roofs, turrets, chimneys, and a coat of arms above the main door. Designed by Andrew Highton, the house was built for General Sir John Macdonald of Dalchosnie after he purchased the estate from George Robertson in 1853. Some of you may even recognize this place, since the Dunalastair Estate was the area chosen to depict the fictional stone circle of Craig na Dun in the television series Outlander. Around 1881, the estate was sold by Alastair Macdonald, son of Sir John, to Hugh Tennent. In 1891, after Hugh's death at a very young age of 27, the house and the estate were sold to the then chairman of the Caledonian Railway Company, James Clark Bunten, the great-grandfather of the present owner. Described as neither a castle nor a comfortable family home, it began to fall into decline during the First World War, as the staff needed to run such a prestigious home became scarce. Then, during the Second World War, it was requisitioned to serve as a school for the children of Polish refugees. The estate was damaged by a fire in the late 1940s. The house's contents were sold off in the mid-50s after the current owner's grandmother's death, and the house was badly vandalized in the 60s when the lead was stolen from the roof. In those days, it was not viable to repair it, and no grants were available, and it deteriorated very quickly from then on, with most removable parts being stolen. Various ideas have been put forward for restoring it, but the cost would be very expensive, so nobody has been able to restore it.
What's up, guys? We're here on our next explore in Scotland. This time we're going to what looks like an abandoned fairy tale castle, but it's technically a house. It was built in and around 1800 and is called the Dunalastair House. I may not be saying that correctly. Dunalastair House.
Oh, I think it's right here.
And yeah, somebody lived in this beautiful place. We just met a nice guy on the way here. They had a bunch of border collies running free because it's all in the farmland in the mountains. But I think we made it.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, this place looks cool.
Wow.
I can't believe he said this was someone's house at one point. Imagine living in something like this.
It looks like a fairy tale castle. And like the way that it has like the castle like steeple-y things.
Yeah. That's cool. Imagine having a balcony like that.
Reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. That's incredible. Now obviously the roof is gone. You can hear all these birds, look at that. It's so quiet out here because we're in the middle of nowhere. We had to park on the side of the road to make our way over here.
And it's freezing at the same time. Well, not so much right here, but when we were walking, it was cold.
In London, it was 60s, 70s. Out here, it's 40.
Yeah.
Drastic change. We did not prepare with long sleeve stuff. Yeah, look at that balcony. Wow. And what are those on the top of the, like up here? Let me zoom in. Kind of look like antlers.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, as you guys can see here, there is a pretty tall fence with barbed wire.
Lots of barbed wire.
So, I don't know if we're going to be able to access this thing.
And honestly, even if we could, I don't think there's much to see. It's all caved in. It's just a big block of stone. It's more so about the history of it and the way it looks as of now.
Yeah. Wow.
These aren't the regular ruins we get at home. These are pretty special ruins. Castles. And
it's funny because the guy that I was talking about that we ran into with the border collies coming down the road, and I'm like, oh, the castle's this way? He's like, it's a house. And I'm like, oh? Well, to me, it's a castle, man. I mean, in our country, this is not a house.
all right.
We don't have beautiful historical architecture like this. Like, we do in hidden places, but not castles, you know? It's very specific.
Yeah. You can see some wall. It's still up there.
Inside.
Yeah.
Wow, and like look at like those iron things. They have like such detail at the top.
Yeah.
Wow, imagine being in that thing. Now we're able to walk 360 around it, which is good.
Yeah.
You can get all different views of it. You can see what we can see. But wow, look at from this angle.
This is insane.
That is nuts.
That thing looks like it's about to fall.
Oh, the thing on top?
Yeah.
Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, it's like it's holding on by a thread, it looks like.
Yeah, and I doubt they have the machinery, and I doubt they can even get through here to fix that.
Unfortunately, they just probably gonna let it rot away.
Wow, look at the front of this thing. This is crazy.
Wow. With the stars on there. The stars above the windows.
And that centerpiece right there. That's crazy.
That's the most beautiful part. And it looks like there's some like either family crest
Yeah.
or something like that, which I'm gonna come up close and zoom in on now. And also whatever this is. So let's see. This looks like some leaves. But what I'm talking about is over here.
That's cool. Yeah, it says something on it.
Probably the name of the family.
Yeah. It says Per Marie and Per Terrace.
Those are like lions or pigs. I don't know what they are, but there's something.
Lions.
Wow, what a grand
I'm
front
pretty sure that's
door.
like a knight. See, like the front of a knight's helmet. I
Oh
think.
yeah.
It looks like it. Wow.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it's definitely a knight's helmet.
And the front door
Oh yeah, that's the front door.
is here. Which you can't see through all of this, but it's a big wooden door in there with a big skeleton keyhole.
Wow.
I'm surprised the whole door is actually there.
Right.
Wow, I think I see a fireplace in there. It almost looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like look up there. It kind of looks like there's like almost like cannon looking things
Yeah,
come
you're
out,
right.
coming out of it. I can hear a bunch of dogs barking in the distance.
That's cool.
Wow. I can't believe that angle. That front part is just beautiful.
Wow.
I mean, that really to me looks like a fairy tale castle. Now I'm just guessing this is going to be considered the side of the house, I guess technically.
Yeah.
I'll be correct here.
The dark side.
Wow. And you can just see in these windows how much is falling apart. There's whole trees growing in there.
Now I wonder what caused most of this decay. I hope it wasn't a fire. Because like some of the pieces of wood look dark. Maybe it could just be rotten wood. I don't know. We're gonna search it up and we'll add in the history either before this clip or after, or even during the clip. Wow, these windows right here would have had those windows that can open and close, wood panels.
Yeah, you can see like a little bit of it.
And here's another door with a huge skeleton key hole.
Whoa. See, and they have a sign on it. Strictly no climbing into the ruins. So that's why it seems like they care so much.
Yeah. And obviously they wouldn't want you to get hurt out here. The closest hospital is probably, I wouldn't even know, but it's far.
Yeah, well, we easily were driving like
Yeah.
an hour or so away from our hotel in Perth.
Warning, forest operations.
House dangerous. Do not approach. Well, I want to approach it from the side. You want to switch with me? My hands are giving out because of when you wear a backpack for like this many days straight, you start being able to like lose your grip.
That's so cool. I can climb this.
And they purposely like look, put barbed wire.
It's everywhere.
Look how much down there. So even if you did decide to climb over this part,
You're gonna be in a bush of barbed wire.
yeah. Oh, here's a cool view of the back.
Wow.
Wow.
This is cool.
So overgrown.
That's beautiful.
There's like a tiny little structure I can see up there. I don't know what it would have been for, but we can look. Is there a way up that?
Probably that way.
Or is it like right there?
I don't know. Okay.
It has collapsed, of course, just like the rest of it. But at least it's something that you can get kind of close to.
Yeah. Can't tell what it would have been. That leads up to another structure. Okay. Water supply.
This is a private water supply to local homes. Interference with it is a criminal offense. So that's quite important. I guess you gotta get water from somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting that it's here. Of all places. Maybe it's a well?
Maybe.
So won't be able to see in it, but
What's this structure? Nothing much.
the vines have taken over.
Yeah. There's like small window spaces here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's cool.
Sort of hung something on it. I guess we go back down the hill. Yeah, we're back at the beginning. So, even though we weren't able to go inside, I think that is pretty beautiful and worth seeing here in Scotland. Now we gotta get some pictures and try to fly our drone if we can. Get some aerial shots, let's see.
That's all for this one. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out our Instagrams at Urbex Vibes, Oxidized93, and Real Zach, and our TikToks, Real Zach and Oxidized93.